Chapter 3. The Call of the Deep. The decision weighed heavily on Sony, a leaden ache deeper than any physical wound. Leaving the swamp was an act of profound surrender, but staying meant annihilation. With the Sharktopus's shadow looming large, the river, once a mere border to his world, became a desperate highway. He moved with a steady, powerful grace, his body a dark torpedo cutting through the freshwater currents. The familiar sense of stagnant water and decaying leaves slowly faded, replaced by something new, a faint, briny tang on the air. The river widened, its banks growing less defined, the cypress trees giving way to sparser mangroves. The water, once a murky green, gradually shifted to a deeper, clearer blue. Each mile brought new anxieties. The river held its own dangers, larger fish he didn't recognize, and currents that pulled with an unfamiliar strength. He encountered other creatures, too, some curious, some wary, but none hostile enough to deter his single-minded purpose. He was driven by a desperate hope that somewhere, beyond the river's mouth, lay a sanctuary. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the river's gentle murmur escalated into a roaring symphony. The water around him began to churn, pushed and pulled by an unseen force. He felt a surge of cold, then a dizzying rise and fall as the first wave lifted him, vast and powerful. Before him stretched an endless expanse of shimmering blue, meeting the sky in a seamless horizon. The ocean, the sheer scale of it was overwhelming. The air was crisp and salty, invigorating yet terrifying. He was a creature of the shallows, accustomed to the comforting touch of solid ground beneath his belly. Here, there was only the immense, unfathomable depths. Panic gnawed at him. What was he doing? How could a swamp alligator survive in this vast, alien world? Just as despair threatened to consume him, a familiar, distant sound reached his ears, a low, resonant song. It was the same melodious call he'd heard before, echoing across the water. A glimmer of hope, a fragile spark in the overwhelming blue, ignited within him. Anya, she was out here, somewhere. And suddenly, the terrifying vastness didn't feel quite so lonely. His journey had truly just begun.